Fan Rotom is here, and we know it synergizes well with Noivern, but is the cheese possible? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, before we got the Fan Rotom, Divani approached me, and he's like, yo, look. When we get the Fan Rotom, we know it's going to have a plate, and it's going to turn everything into a flying type mon. And if you look at Noivern's Hurricane, move the battle opponent to the bench, the battle opponent and all opposing flying type Pokemon on the field gain weight 3. It seems like a brilliant, genius, fun cheese to have once we got the Fan Rotom. Well, we have the Fan Rotom here. How well is it going? Divani told me, he actually messaged me the other day. He said he tried for 3 hours. Couldn't get it. And I'm like, all right. So I'm going to test Fan Rotom. So today I streamed for almost 3 hours. Like I felt like I was Showtime. But streamed for nearly 3 hours trying to get the cheese. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. If you look at the Noivern, to get this cheese, there are a lot of factors. Okay, 1, RNG, the most important one. Look at Hurricane. It's only a 28 piece. That's the size of Hurricane. Do you know how unlikely it is for you to hit Hurricane? It is very, very unlikely. Not only that, you have to have all of their mons have to be on the board, and not only that, they have to have exhausted the majority of their plates because they only gain weight 3, which in actuality is what, 2 turns. So you have to hit Hurricane multiple times, or you have to do it in the perfect situation. So I got a game here, and we're going up against NOSR. Really, really good player. And I see this deck, and I'm like, wow, this deck, it's not your typical, like, you know, Dragon deck, Ultra Beast deck. I think this is like kind of like a counter meta deck, if you will. So when I got matched up against them, I was like, cool, I can't wait to see, can we pull this cheese off? Well, let's see how the match goes. So he opens up with Mew, and I open up with Noivern. Not the greatest, but I didn't really have a good counter for the Mew. The only thing that really matches up well against the Mew is the Noibat when I have both my Altarias on the board, because then I am at hitting for 61. So I can KO Mew. I can, I would DC. I would go for obviously the Air Cutter, unless he hits the Psychic. And this deck, I only have 1 double chance. You need multiple double chances for the cheese here, because like I said, the 28 will piece, it's not very good. But let's continue watching. He's going to play a little offensive. I'm going to move up here. And actually, we're going to stop again. Sorry. When I saw this deck, I was very, very happy because I have the Altarias, and he's got 2 Poliwraths. Now, when my Altarias are confused, I basically have a God Altaria. He hits dodge the entire time. So I was really happy to see this matchup. So he's going to move up his Tapu Fini. I don't want to get attacked by the Tapu Fini, so I'm going to move my Altaria up, and he's going to start coming down the right side. So I want to cover it up because I don't want to get hurt. So he brings up he exposes his Terrakion, and I'm like, you have to take this shot. You have to go for it. If you're going to give me the opportunity, I'm going to go for it. Hit the miss. I'm like, come on. Give me that rolling, baby. Let's go. Supersonic, which is really good. In actuality, that is actually really good. I will definitely take that if I do not get the evolution. So he's going to back off. He's baiting me to take the entry point, which I'm not going to do because he has the Fini on the board, and I would have got surrounded. I actually contemplated about taking the entry point and attacking because I had a favorable roll. But, I don't know. It probably wouldn't have happened. It was not that favorable. But I'm going to put the Dragon Sphere on so I can move through figures, and I can get myself 2 MP. And I threaten the surround on the Tapu Fini, and he backs off, and I decide to attack the Poliwrath because, like I said, I am basically a god now, except for now 3 things are cursed, and he is going to scoop up. He doesn't want any part of that, and he goes on the other side, and I do not take the entry point here. For some reason, he comes on and attacks me again, and I get the fortunate roll. I'm like, all right, let's go. So now I'm going to take the entry point. And my battery's low. Hold on. But he exposes himself again, bringing up the Poliwrath, and I'm like, of course I'm going to attack. I'm going to get the Whirlwind, but I don't. But Noibat is putting in work, confusing 2 figures. Supersonic is, relatively Supersonic's pretty good. Like, maybe I should put all my Carmonite in, like, Supersonic. I don't know. Probably not. But he's going to move up his Mew, and I don't want my Rotom getting hit. That's why I put my... I can't believe I hit the dodge into the Whirlwind. Feels good, man. But I block off that Mew from attacking my Rotom because he's somewhat my, not necessarily my win condition, but my cheese condition, if you will. So we get this scary monster on the board. I'm so happy. And he moves up. I'm like, all right, let's go. Hold on. Actually, we're going to stop and we're going to talk about this. He exposes the Terrakion again. So I am going to pull the Electric Fan. So now we have 8 turns. Well, essentially, what, 4 turns? I think it's 4 turns where everything is flying. So I'm like, all right, we have to hit Hurricane multiple times in a row. But look, he still has a double chance. He still has the switch. He has the max revive. The Mega Lucario. I have to hit this like multiple times for it to even work. So I'm like, he pulls back his Mew back. I'm like, all right, let's go. Here we go. Let's go for it. Hurricane, please. No. Don't get the Hurricane, but I do KO him, which is good. Brings out the Poliwhirl again. And well, I'm like, whoops. We have to. We can't be wasting turns. And he gets a fortune roll. He gets a... Oh, yeah. By the way, both Poliwraths are chained to 10. Absolutely insane. He moves up, and I'm like, all right. I mean, I have, like, what? I think... Oh, there was 2 turns left. There was 2 turns left. Wait, I think there's one. No, now I think there's 2 turns. Let's see. Because I think he comes in and attacks me, so I'm confused. And, yeah, there is 2 turns left. Well, 1 if you're counting my turn. I only have 1 more opportunity to get the cheese, but it's already done. There's no way we can do it. Look at all the plates he has. There's nothing we can do. But he actually comes up and attacks me. And fortunately for me, I hit the dodge, and then I get the Hurricane. And NOSR, I don't know if it's a he or if a she, so I keep saying he. If it is a she, I sincerely apologize. But I'm going to cover up here. I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about N taking the entry point or doing anything because I'm in a good position here. I make a huge mistake here. I take the entry point. Totally forgot about the max revive, and my Rotom is gone. But I'm going to take this opportunity. I am going to go after this Poliwhirl because, like I said, a confused Altaria is a god, and now I have 2 Altarias. I have 2 god Altarias. So N decides to DC here, and I'm not entirely sure. Just hoping that I would hit the Hurricane because there's not much you can do. I mean, I guess you could Pony. Maybe N was going for the Pony and trying to get rid of my my Mega Ray. That's what I'm assuming. But I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to Max Drive. N decides to back off, which I think he should have kept the pressure. But I don't know. N's a better player than me, so maybe this was a good idea. But they get the Muddy Water, and I get the Boom Burst, so we don't get to KO it. And again, going after me. And keeps hitting the Muddy Water, so I advance here. And this is the good Noivern, because he's the evolved one. I can freely attack Mew. Like, Mew is not a problem. Again, with the Muddy Water, I decided to attack Mew here. Because, like I said, I am evolved. I have the Hurricane. Your gold means absolutely nothing to me. I hit the Hurricane, but the Mew gets a Shuttle Flip, and I'm like, no. No. And then N comes back and threatens to surround on me, and I think N, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that play. I mean, I got a fortunate roll, but I think if you would have just attacked me with the Poliwhirl, like, or the Poliwrath, a confused Noivern it's kind of a problem. So I think it would have been better to status my Noivern prior to attacking again with the Tapu Fini. So because I was here, I think N should have attacked with the Poliwrath, and like I said, statused my Noivern before attacking with the Tapu Fini again. But now we're just going to keep attacking. They're going to pull the switch, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to threaten the surround on the Poliwrath, and now Mega Evolves to Lucario. But again, Lucario is not necessarily a problem because his gold is absolutely nothing to me. I do have the 3-star purple. Let's go. I mean, it could have been bad. I mean, I think they actually did have a favorable roll. I think their purple was a lot bigger than my purple, and I have a large white, so I don't know. I just got a very fortunate roll, though, and we do get the win. So GG to NOSR, and that's how every match has looked. Whether I won or whether I lost, we did not have enough turns for the cheese to actually work. So this begs the question, how and when is Fan Rotom utilized? Well, I have another match to show you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, we are back, and this happened in stream. And I am going up against Earl. Okay, we're gonna stop and we're gonna talk about this for just a brief moment. The last stream I had, I beat both Earls. I beat the Earl brothers. I beat them. And this stream, spoiler alert, they both beat me. All right, so look at the deck he's running though. He's rocking the Swablues and the Fan Rotom by himself. And the reason why this is so scary is because I am plus 60 with my figures, but when the Fan Rotom is on the board, my buff is completely gone. The only buff I get is if I attack the Stuffle. So this Stuffle is a huge, huge problem. But let's watch how this match unfolds. So I'm going to open up with the Rotom because I know he can't stop my rush. And that's exactly what he does. He decides to set up. And I'm kind of there's another good thing about their deck is I don't even have to use the Fan Rotom or the whatever the plate is. I don't have to use it. All I have to do is get rid of this Stuffle. So he exposed the Stuffle, and I'm like, oh, why is everybody exposing their figures to my Noibat? You know exactly what I'm going to do. And I whirlwind. I'm like, let's go. First roll, first try. Boom. And now we get this monster on the board. I can't remember what he does here. I think he comes with Fan Rotom. No, he comes with, and he attacks me. And I'm like, wow. If you why would you attack me? If I hit the Hurricane, that's pretty much GG boys. Well, hold on. Actually, we're gonna stop. Let me see the plays that he had. So had I hit it, he can swap. He can double chance. He can max survive. He can goal block and wait. He has the electric fan. No, those are my plates. Okay, so he can swap, double, switch, goal. You can't counter. So I would have to hit it multiple times, but he hits the fly, and I can't take the entry point. You know what? I have a DC. That was a mistake on my end. I have a DC. I should have just went for it, man. I should have just went for the DC on the Fan Rotom, but because Earl was on the entry point, I got scared. I decided to cover up because I didn't want to get fly cheese. I definitely should have DC'd there, man. Missed an opportunity there. That's a missed opportunity, so I cover up goal. He brings on the Stuffle, attacks me, and I'm like, whoa, why are you attacking me? Because if I do get the Hurricane, you're in trouble. And I get the Hurricane, you're off to the bench, everything gains weight. I'm like, let's go. So look at that. Everything has weight. He's got the switch. Pulls a nice switch. So he pulls the switch, double, swap, can't use max, and can still use block. So again, we have to get rid of this Stuffle. So I take this opportunity, I DC, and I go straight for the Stuffle. I'm like, oh, dude, this is it. This is it. Hurricane one more time. Let's go. Okay, we get the Boom Burst. So here's my buff. But then here comes everything that's negated. I'm like, okay, we have to do it. We have to do it. We get the Boom Burst again. The Boom Burst again, but the good thing is he's off the board. He's off the board. We do not need to worry about him anymore. And I'm in a pretty good position here. Except that happens. See, all I need to be doing right here is I need to just be attacking the Fan Rotom. That's all I need to be doing is attacking the Fan Rotom. And look at this, all of this wasted opportunity. Like, what am I doing? Everything on the board is flying. Okay, now I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Let me just attack him. Okay, Rico, why didn't you do that from the beginning? I don't know. What am I doing? Max reviving. Oh my goodness. I am making so many mistakes here. Look at this. Because his Fan Rotom, right there, exactly what just happened right there. I did not get a buff. Why? Because of the Fan Rotom. All I need to be doing is attacking with a Noivern. That's all I need to be doing. And I'm not doing it. I electric fan here for some reason because I guess I don't want my Rotom to be taken out. But again, dude, This is what separates good players from great players. And why did I come off the entry point? Why did I come off the entry point? There's no reason to come off the entry point. Look at all that damage just gone. And he still has the max revive. And what am I doing here? I'm trying to get the Hurricane, but I'm completely giving up position. Yeah, pulls the max revive. What? Why did I get off the entry point? You know what, guys? I have absolutely no idea why I did that. Why? Look at my 120 completely gone. 120 completely gone. So, I mean, with this deck that I'm playing against, I completely had like 7 opportunities to make the cheese work, but I didn't. I don't know why. And I don't know why anybody in the chat, well, if you guys did, I must have missed it. But why was nobody yelling at me? Because what am I doing, man? But I mean, there's still a possibility. There's still a possibility when stuff like this happens, we can rely on the Perish Song to banish some figures. So there's still an opportunity for me to win. And boom, right there, we get the Perish Song. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this thread out of here. Scoop up. Because I don't want to be banished. Fan Rotom just putting in work. And see, you don't even need the Ghost Rotom with a deck like this. And just like that, we have 2 figures. 2 of their figures are cursed. Thank God. Oh, just kidding. I don't win that roll. I don't win that roll. But I do win this one. And I'm like, all right, this threat is gone. Do I? Oh, yeah, we do. I'm like, okay, this threat is gone. We're still okay. We still have a shot of winning this. Oh, that was a clutch roll. Altaria, you needed that. You needed that right there. God Altarias. Even though I'm not confused. God Altaria, let's go. I can't remember if I banished this or not. Well, I'm gone. Right? Was I cursed? I think I was cursed. Was I cursed? Yeah, I was. I was cursed. I don't remember if I don't know. I think I win this roll. I think. No. But the good news is his main attack, the biggest threat is gone. He's gone to Ultra Space or Never Never Land, Curse Land, and now I have my Noivern. My Noivern is back on the board, and we could still cheese here. We could still cheese here. All I need to do here is I need to land the Hurricane. My Altair cannot hold on. So all I need to do is land Hurricane. Wait, we're gonna stop. Okay. He still has the swap. Still has a double chance. Still has the gold block. And so it wouldn't work. I would have to hit the Hurricane multiple times. So what do you think I do? I make a stupid play and for some reason attack the Shiny Ray instead of the Swablu. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't know, man. This match was I played really, really, really poorly. And I only have one more. No, I don't have a shot. I don't. I have to get rid of the Swablu with my Altaria. I'm like, let's go. No. And that's that. So, moral of the story is, don't play bad like me. When you have multiple opportunities, see it and don't make dumb plays like I do. And I think here's the overall consensus. I think Fan Rotom overall is better by itself in a Swablu deck. At least that's what I learned today. But we have a nice little white booster. Maybe we can get something good. Please. Actually today I pulled Tapu Koko. I pulled a Koko from a locked booster. But yeah, we're gonna cut the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.